The question that I get asked the most is how do you get a nuke? How do you get an easy nuke? What's the easiest way to get a nuke? What's the best way to get a nuke? And I just want to point out there my ping bars are like pink because I got into some hacked lobby and sometimes hacked lobbies change things like your ping bars. Sometimes it'll get it to show the actual number of your ping. It's easily changed. You just have to delete the multiplayer config file, and it's then rebuilt the next time you start the game. But I was too lazy to do that, so I have pink ping bars, which they're kind of like really bright and hurt my eyes, but whatever. Hopefully that's not too distracting. Back to the nukes discussion. So this is my first nuke on PC because this is like the first time I've tried it. Obviously, when you're going for a nuke, you want to be good at the game. It's just a simple thing to say. You don't want to start going for nukes when you're terrible. If you're having trouble getting a 3 kill streak, you probably don't want to be going for a nuke. That being said, if you're able to get like 5 or 10 kill streak fairly easily, you can attempt to get some nukes. So first off, your class is fairly important. I generally use scavenger, stopping power, claymores, your favorite assault rifle, red dot or silenced, either one. Some people do like silencers, but I think that depends on the map. On Afghan, I think a red dot assault rifle like the ACR with scavenger, stopping power, and some claymores. I know claymores, yes, some people don't like them, but they will help you if you're trying to get a high kill streak. What I really hate is when people like put a claymore and then stand behind it. That's not how you use a claymore. You put a claymore where you think somebody might try to sneak up on you from. So you generally put it behind you so that you prevent getting shot in the back. Next off, I'd better talk about your kill streaks. You want to start out with the Harrier, then either Chopper Gunner or AC-130. I'll explain more on this later. And obviously your third kill streak should be a nuke if you're trying to get a nuke. It won't work very well if you try to get a nuke and don't use one. That's kind of obvious, but just for the one person who is confused by that, yes, you have to have a nuke on to get one. Now, the game type you're playing is also pretty important. I know a lot of people like to get nukes in free-for-all. Personally, I don't think that's a good idea because of how hectic the spawns are, and I find you're more likely to die in your 11 kill streak in free-for-all than you are in a team-based game. So generally, games like Team Deathmatch, Domination, Ground War, those work well for getting nukes. Ground War is pretty easy, but it's also really hectic and has a lot of noob tubes. I know a lot of people are familiar with TDM, but the problem with Team Deathmatch is the score limit. It really sucks when you're on like a 10 kill streak and there's only 3 kills left in the game. It's generally easiest in a domination game. So if you want to do domination, that works well. Team Deathmatch is also possible as demonstrated here. I know people have gotten lots of nukes in Team Deathmatch, so it's not difficult, but if you find you're often running out of time or you often reach the score limit before you get the nuke, you might want to try domination. Now, if you're going for a nuke, the map you play on is also fairly important. There are certain maps that it's pretty easy to get a nuke on, and then there are certain maps it's very difficult to get a nuke on. The maps I'd recommend going for a nuke on are Afghan, Rundown, Scrapyard Terminal, and Wasteland. Those are generally the easiest maps to get nukes on. I think most of mine have been on Afghan. It's a very open map. There's not a lot of buildings, so once you get those kill streaks, you can get nukes fairly easily. Afghan, I'd go with the Chopper Gunner probably. It generally tends to do extremely well in all cases on Afghan, as you can see right here by my multi-kill. On Rundown, I'd probably also go with the Chopper Gunner. Haven't had much luck with the AC-130. Scrapyard, probably the AC-130 because the Chopper Gunner takes like 30 seconds to get onto the map on Scrapyard. Terminal, I'd go for an AC-130 because the AC-130 does some nasty things on Terminal, especially in Ground War. And for Wasteland, definitely use the Chopper Gunner because the AC-130 can't reach the corners of the map where people spawn. So basically, once you have your class set up, your kill streak set up, and find a good map for a nuke, all you have to do is get that Harrier and then find a nice spot to hide while it gets you 4 kills, and then use that Chopper Gunner or AC-130 to do the rest, I've gotten over 1,000 nukes using these methods. Hopefully they help you too. If you liked the video, please click like, subscribe if you want to see some more of my stuff, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.